LCM project is located in Pudong, Shanghai. It's a great location for a commercial development and a residential site. What we were involved in was the rehabilitation of an existing small urban park, as well as a commercial precinct with A-grade office towers and a residential component. We were involved with total landscape design and master planning for all the outdoor spaces. Access to the site was really important, and that was done in a few different ways. On one side of our site, there's an existing 8-lane road with a really narrow footpath. So from very early on, it was established that we would do a bridge connection across. The bridge itself became a destination, and what it did was it brought people from the metro through a naturalised park into the new park on the other side without having to go near the really busy main road. The actual park itself was a really small urban centre. Part of our brief was to actually renovate that into an area used for all different age groups, all different types of people. The other important part about the park was that it actually has a heritage building in there. So it was also about how to try and relate that building into its urban context and still reflect its history and bring that as part of the park. The opportunities, I think, that were presented by having particularly the commercial next to and adjacent to the public park, that flexibility that offered us was great. There's an internal road that we can block off. That then pulls the park and the commercial precinct together into a really large plaza, but actually gives a lot of flexibility in how spaces can be used. The commercial retail component is the fun part of it. There's a lot of activity there, a lot of vibrancy, a lot of coloured lighting. It's not quite a 24-hour centre, but there's people there most nights of the week. Because we had so many different elements all together, I think it was important that when we worked on this, we understood that the residential component is quite critical to the overall success of the project, but also needed its own identity. That was the real crux of this project, how to actually put such a large development of diverse activities and functions in the middle of an existing residential community and make it all work, make it hang together. The idea of a dream avenue that links the whole site was really important to how we were able to pull these elements together. These sculptures reflected this idea in a way, people coming to the site, moving through the site, and it kind of flowed on thinking about birds and animals that hark back a little bit to the idea of migration. Because the size of the project itself can sometimes seem really daunting. You always need to bring it back to the fact that all these projects are always just going to be used by people. And it's important to work out how those people are going to use them, which people, what types of activities are going to be used in the space. I genuinely get satisfaction out of seeing the end user.